My name is Shannon Pino. I'm Senator from District 3. I represent McKinley County and San Juan and parts of Gallup. As you know, I have been appointed to take my grandfather's place in the New Mexico State Legislature, late Senator John Pinto. We are right about midweek through our session. It has been a it's a 30-day session, so it is very fast, and I hope we really come to a good compromise and are able to really help our indigenous communities as much as we can. One of the things before my grandfather at the end of the session last year was to make sure that the Native Americans had a foothold in the film industry. So the Senator John Pinto Memorial Filmmaker Fund was created at $100,000 in $5,000 increments. This gentleman here is going to help us make that happen and go through the process of how the applications are there. And I hope our young children really take foot of this and really learn about the industry. That way they can also document our history and start to create that resource in which we can cultivate who we are, and also let the outside world in a little bit about what we are doing and who we are and the issues we face. So thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoy the day and really shake a lot of hands and a lot of hugs. And it's going to be a very time-consuming day for me. Okay, we have a lot of bills up there, and I want to make sure that the voice of the Navajo and the indigenous Pueblos and our other tribes are represented in those votes, and making sure we're there and represent. Thank you very much for coming, and I would have Mr. Todd Christensen here to elaborate a little bit more about the New Mexico John Pinto Filmmaker Fund. Thank you.
Thanks, Yeah, hi, I'm Todd Christensen. I'm the director of the New Mexico Film Office. I'm honored to be here. The Senator John Pinto Fund. Thanks for the help. The Senator John Pinto Fund is a big step forward. I was in the film business for over 23 years, helping other people tell stories. And I always considered Native Americans and the Pueblos and tribes in New Mexico to be the original storytellers. And we hope to make a position, to make a place for Native Americans both to tell their stories and to become crew members and to increase employment. Senator Pinto recognized that a New Mexico film industry moves forward. So must the Native American film industry. These grants will be awarded to help create and increase enthusiasm in film in the Native community and to open new doors into the film industry in New Mexico. This is a crack in the door, and we hope it widens. I will do whatever I can on my part to come to the Pueblos, to come to the tribes individually and to speak to your students, speak to your elders, do whatever I can to encourage the inclusion of our Native community. You go to nmfilm.com to go, and then you scroll down to education. Under education is the Senator John Pinto Filmmakers Memorial Fund, and that's where you can find it. I have some cards. The phone number is 505-476-5600 to call. You can come to me. I'll be here this morning, and I'll give you any other information you need.
Thank you. So I've only had, this is probably my second time in the Rotunda addressing, the public here. And I shout out to my family that is here, up there, and down here. My Aunt Flora is here, late Senator John Pinto's eldest daughter, and another grandchild here, Priscilla Footracer. Would you please stand? And I also have have my family, Elmore Barney and Marjorie Barney and Lenora and Dwayne up in the area. They've always been very helpful, very supportive of me and helping me. And the governors that are here today, thank you for coming again and helping to make sure our voice is heard and that we are still here in this state and supportive of each other in the issues that affect our indigenous communities. And it is good and it is great that if we can stand together as one, all together and have one voice, because that is the most driving, biggest impact that people will see is when they see the numbers that are there and see that we are still growing and that we are prosperous and we are not really poor, but that we are rich. We are rich in our culture. We are probably richer than any other place on this world within our state. And the thing about it too, the state of New Mexico incorporates one of the, I think, the most diverse, indigenous cultures because we have all the Pueblos in the nation in New Mexico. And all these things that we create, that we are going to make sure that they address our issues and that we are heard and that we also can be addressed in those laws. So thank you very much. Thank you for having me here. And I hope we can move forward and progress to a great, great future and make our nation great and our state of New Mexico great. Thank you.